Hello, welcome and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be giving you guys a tour into my sketchbook, or should I say a flip book, because yeah, I'm not one of those bougie artists that have a sketchbook that they'll be doing sketches while they're on a bus, while they're on a vacation. I wish I was that, but I'm not. So flip book is all we get, and it's a kid's flip book. And yeah, a quick story behind it. I used to just have my drawings on a plain sheet of paper till my mom was like, you just throw them like in different places, so why not find a place that you can just compile them together. I know it's too obvious, but yeah, it's classic me. So okay, yeah, before we move forward, this is not in a chronological order, so yeah, it doesn't mean that I did this before this. I just placed them randomly. Okay, yeah, so first there's this pencil colored drawing that I did. It's for a client. I don't know why if I say client, it's always funny to me. Yeah, it's for a client that I did this work for. When he gave me the reference, I was like, I don't think I can do this, because like there's so much going on in the picture. There's like the foreground, which is kind of really detailed in the actual picture, and it has this bouquet effect. Yeah, because it's kind of focused on the two tigers. I'm like, I don't know how to do this. I mean, I've seen tutorials about it before, but I don't think it's something that I've actually tried before. I don't think. Yeah, so I did this, and I didn't think it was gonna turn out good, but it really did. I got to try the Darwin's, I think, color, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, it's not closed by. I would have shown you it's not closed by. Yeah, I got to test it, and it's really good for coverage of large areas, which it was really helpful, to say the least. Moving on, we have Ariana Grande Butera. I don't know why it's not completely in frame. Yeah, I think you could see, kind of. Yeah, so yeah, first we have this one. This one is a remake of a one that I did, I think 1 or 2 years prior to this one, which you would get to see in the upcoming pages. I really loved it. I think I'll come back to it when I show you the other one. And this one, it's still one of my all-time favorites. I really loved this one. The skin, it's just everything. I loved the blending on the skin. It's very glowy, it's giving alabaster skin, you know. I was really proud of the outcome, even though eventually I got to realize that the hair wasn't how I would have done it currently, but I'm still proud of it. Same goes for this one. I'll come back to it. And yeah, you see, it's a remake of this one, which it's hardly even recognizable, because like, kudos to me. I think I really improved a lot in a period of, I think, 2 years. If you could see, the eyes are a bit too, not a bit, they're even too big. The eyelashes were exaggerated. The brows, as women or makeup artists used to say, your brows should be was it twins, not sisters? I don't know. These brows, they're like distant, not distant relatives, but distant enemies. So one is way up and this one is going somewhere. And you can see here, I kind of make it really good. I think the reflection is kind of, the camera doesn't do this one justice. It's really good. And then this one, oh god, I really hate this with all my heart. It's just, it doesn't even look like Ariana. Like, look, I'm sorry, but like, she just kind of looks malnourished. Sorry, but yeah, even the hair placement, it looks very unnatural. And by the way, I added these flowers afterwards, and then kind of went overboard with the lipstick, just trying to make it better, but I kind of make it worse. So it's still one of my worst drawings so far. And yeah, another Ariana Grande. I love this one too. It was really good. It was in this drawing that I discovered a way to make the skin a bit much more smooth by burnishing. I mean, I've known it, but I never got to try it because yeah, I hardly try something new. Sometimes I'll just stick to something that I already know, but I got to experiment on this one and it turned out really good. Even though it made the skin look a bit too pale, I wanted to go for like a much more warmer look, but yeah, it's kind of smooth. Even though the lips are a bit too plump, she was a bit pouty on the reference, but I think I kind of went overboard on this one too. And then there's Zayn Malik. I am like really proud of myself for this drawing. I did it really long ago. I think one of it's like top 5 first drawings that I did with a pencil color, and it really turned out good. It's like very simple, but at the same time looks ethereal. Yeah, it's really good. I love this one. And oh yeah, this is a drawing of a friend of mine. Hi Habiba, if you're watching this, if you do watch my channel by any chance, this is for a friend of mine. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about it because it's not mine. Oh yeah, this is like a sketch that I did first year architecture school. I kind of went to class without anything. Can you imagine? I don't have a book, I don't have a paper, not a sketchbook, nothing. So I only had this book with me, so I just kind of like removed one of my drawings and then just sketched something behind it. I think I was trying to sketch, was it a school? I have no idea. It was terrible. And oh lord, I love this one. I'm telling you, this aged really badly. It was so good that so many of my friends were like borrowing it to kind of flex in school. Yeah, weird, difficult times, weird times. But yeah, so it got dirty, but I really loved this. It's still by far one of my best animated drawings. Well, not animated, anime drawings. Yeah, I love it. And then Tanjiro, I love this one too. It was very simple and I kind of finished it really quickly, but I'm surprised how it turned out really good because it didn't take me much time. And yeah, this is a drawing that I did for a friend. I really love this one too. I think this was the first time that I experiment mixing 2 different brands of pencil color. I don't know why I never even thought of it before. I always used to think, oh, they're not gonna mix together, it's gonna turn out badly. But to my own surprise, it turned out really amazing. And this is a drawing of my sister. Hi, if you're watching this, of course you're gonna watch this. I'm gonna send you for review, but yeah, how are you doing? And then there's this Naruto drawing. I think it's a shot from I really loved the scene. I don't know how to explain to you, but it's a scene from Naruto, so I love the scene. I drew it. I also like this sun rays, even though it's just easy. I just kind of smudge an eraser and it gave the effect, but it was really good. And this is a drawing of my cousin that I did a long time ago. It hardly resembles her, but I think at that time I was really proud of it, and I don't know why it's being kind of sorry, I was being hesitant to apply the black shade intensely because she was wearing this abaya and it's, you know, it's intensely black, so I don't know why I was hesitating. Hi Amira, if you're watching this, if you watch my channel by any chance. And this is a drawing of yeah, Zahra Shagari. I could say in a way a relative, but distant relative. Yeah, this is a drawing of someone that I find yeah, the picture was, she just kind of looked good at that time, and I draw her. I don't want to say so much because I don't know whether she's married. Yeah, there's this drawing of a friend of mine, Sada. Hello, if you're watching this too. At the time that I was doing it, I was really proud of it. I thought it was looking good, but it's one of those moments that you're just too focused until when you like take a step back and it looks really terrible. This is a calligraphy that I did during Ramadan, and it's Happy New Year. I think I did this 2019. I really loved it. It kind of paves way for all this gothic styled calligraphy that I did afterwards. I'm not saying that I discovered it, but like it gave me the motivation to keep making, because it looked really good. Before I thought maybe calligraphy is not my thing, but then I did this and it was really good. And then there's this Jumaat Mubarak that I did. Yeah, I really loved how I don't want to say I became too creative with it, but I like how I thought of the idea of having this sash like golden. Yeah, it reflects, by the way, if you could see. I don't think it shows much, but yeah, you could see. And funny enough, I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like a lot of calligraphy artists could relate. But then sometimes when you're like too focused on how swishy swashy the letters go, you kind of forget the actual letters and something that matters in the text. Because I forgot to dot the hat, and I still didn't till this day. And unfortunately, I got the paint here and here too, so I only get to snap the picture from the middle. It was kind of unfortunate because I really loved. Well, I didn't ruin it, but. And yeah, this is also a calligraphy that I did for my friend's birthday. Hi Fatima, if you're watching this. And then this is a drawing of Zayn Malik that I did years ago. At the time that I did this one too, I was really proud of it. It looked good. It really looked good. Because it was the first time that I did use the grid technique, and I usually don't use it because I find it, I don't know, I have a thing against the grid method. I don't know, I tried it on this one, looks good, but eventually I realized that the eyes were too big and the face was a bit too wide too, so yeah, that's something. Oh, and oh my god, I really loved this page. Like, look how these drawings complement each other. Like, and yeah, of course I placed them intentionally. It's not a coincidence. Yeah, that's not a surprise. But yeah, it was, I really loved this drawing so much because I don't know, it just turned out really good. I didn't know it was gonna look good. It was a last minute decision, and I get really lazy drawing like clothing. I'm always just much more into the facial features. I don't know whether if you noticed, but I hardly do any of the clothing. Mostly, okay, I did do some, but I hardly do any of them. So I kind of skipped some. Like, I got lazy, but it was looking really good, so I'm like, okay, let me experiment with something. Why not I try making this drippy, look to it? And I was just, okay, what if it turned out really bad? Because I really loved the drawing. But then I was like, okay, it's good to experiment every once in a while. And that was the first time that I did this whole black thing and, making it not complete and not boxy. So yeah, I adopted that style. Artists do have style, so if I would want to adopt the style, I would take this one. But I don't know, in a way I kind of feel like it degrades the value of the drawing because it looks a bit unfinished, but I kind of liked it to look. It kind of paid. It's upside down. Wait, what did I? Okay, husband Allah wa ni'mal wakeel. Yeah, I could read that one. And yeah, there's this one too. Oh yeah, and this is not under drawing. It's part of the. Oh yeah, I think it's graphite. And yeah, this drawing of Henry Clark. If you guys don't know him, the guy from Superman, the time that I did it too, thought it was drop dead good, but then when I finished, I don't know why sometimes you never notice how you effed up until you're done. I noticed like the jaw, like the chin, it's like tiny, like way tiny, and overall it doesn't look like him. And this drawing of Rapunzel, quick story behind this one, my phone got stolen while I was drawing this one. So ever since I finished the hair by myself because I was watching the reference from my phone. I loved this scene, and I was like, okay, it would be really cool if I would have a drawing of it. And unfortunately my phone got stolen. This is for a friend of mine. This is another drawing of Sada. Hi, if you're watching this. For a friend of mine. For a friend of mine. I think I'll go quick because it's getting long. Maybe I'll do a part 2. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I was kind of bored and was out of video ideas, so I'm like, okay, why not do a flipbook or sketchbook tour. I hope you enjoy watching it, and yeah, see you next time. Bye bye.